Hello everyone, welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online. Sushi is just down below there on the floor, wanting me to, I think, follow her. But unfortunately I spent some time with her already, not much. That's because I hurt my back last Friday. Really badly. I'm still feeling it and I'm recording this on Tuesday. So, yeah. So I can't spend any more time. Sushi, do you want to come up here? I'm afraid she'll start clawing at me.
Pretend we're old friends catching up after a long absence. I don't want to blow my cover just asking for help.
Okay, what? Who are you?
Great acting.
I need an assistant to do some delicate tasks, and you've got the right look about you. I'm part of an undercover investigation into a string of thefts in Marbrook. The artisan is a master of his profession.
That could have been me from earlier today. But why do you need my help?
The artisan targets local Altmer, so I draw suspicion. We must capture the artisan before the Queen is targeted. Take my notes.
I'll look into it. Okay. Oh, Sushi, climbed into a box I set up for her. That works. Alright, let's take a look at the notes, shall we? 1. Only targets Altmer. Racially motivated, grudge, fraud. Oh, she's already done with the box. Only steals objects of personal value. Ransom, revenge. Leaves messages for victims. Victims refuse to discuss them. Why? Remaining citizens to question. Okay. Interesting. Now, you'll notice I changed the outfit. Earlier today, this morning when I got up, I can't go there. Actually, I was doing some guild stuff, and so I decided to change the outfit. You know, this would be a really nice cosplay. You think about it. That would be a really good cosplay. No, where are we? Green shade, yes. Deduce the artisans. Okay, so we need to talk to a whole pile of people. Some are outside, some are inside. So let's do some outside ones. Yes, let's see. I did that. Did some, Brotherhood as well as the Thief Guild. Got a ton of money. And I ran out of space for selling stolen goods. One that I stole from a lockbox was worth 1,500 gold to a fence. So, yes.
The law of meat, hide, and bone obligates us to use every fleshy thing in the air, on the earth, and beneath the sea. Hence the superiority of Bosmer leathercraft.
Have you heard anything about the artisan?
It's hard to avoid it. Between you and me, I hope the artisan never gets caught.
Why is that?
Because the thief's obviously a Bosmer. It would only strain relations in the Dominion, further than they've already been strained.
How do you know the artisan is a Bosmer?
Bosmer culture considers theft to be an art, and the closer the object to the victim's heart, the better the theft. And there's more than a few Bosmer who are unhappy with the Altmer building Marbrook and Valenwood.
What do you want?
Oh, you're closer, I think. Ah, yes, you're over here.
Animal husbandry. One of the few jobs here that doesn't violate the Green Pact.
but Marbrook's where the money is.
Do you know anything about the artisan?
You know what I think? That old banker Talqua paid a thief to steal from the rich Altmer so they'd pay to keep their valuables with them.
Why do you think that?
Well, the artisan only targets Altmer who don't use the bank. And don't forget, Talqua has that Bosmer apprentice of his to take the fall.
Interesting. There's one over here? Okay. Oh, yes.
You approach knowing what you want. I was once like that not that long ago. Please share some gold with poor Kurlit.
Have you heard anything about the artisan?
Kurlit hears and sees much, but it is difficult to recall when one's stomach rumbles so. Alas, he does not have the coin for food.
Let's keep this low key. Here's some gold.
1,000 blessings. This one's night eye has not failed him yet. Kurlit caught a glimpse of a Bosmer sneaking into the bank.
Okay. So we do want to... No. We want to talk to this person. Actually, no, we don't want to talk to that, do we? Optional steps, talk to Suzuki? I don't know. That's interesting. Yeah, okay, we'll talk to them.
Maintain proper order.
Suzek thought Marbrook was a brand new city, but it is very popular already. Even the royalty visit.
Do you know anything about the artisan?
Oh, it is your lucky day. This one recently came into possession of one of the artisan's messages, written in his own hand.
A message? May I see it?
Suzek does not run a charity. He has kittens to feed. As the artisan's infamy grows, his signature will become highly valuable.
If you knew someone who could forge copies of that message, you'd be rich.
Zuzek understands. You have connections with a guild of like-minded individuals? Here, forge copies, and Zuzek shall give a commission.
Is this written on vellum?
Yes, the Bosmer religion does not allow the use of paper, so they use animal hides instead. Not many use it in Marbrook.
Let's see. I have stolen your most... Lorebook discovered. Okay, I have stolen your most precious possession. Come to the bank at dawn in a fortnight's time, and I will demand my boon for its return. If you tell anyone of the contents of this message, consider your possession forfeit. Okay, so we got two more steps to take. Interesting. Vellum, yeah. Ah, blocked. Yes, thank you.
I apologize in advance for any delay in service. My apprentice Nidras went upstairs to attend to personal business.
I see. Guild Bank, Guild Store. Have you heard about the artisan?
Have I ever? There's been a steady stream of Altmer depositing valuables here since the thefts began.
The artisans never targeted the bank?
I'd like to see that. I'm an expert in security. No one can enter the bank without keys, and only I and my apprentice Nidris have them.
Personal business and you're just chilling, huh?
If you need banking services, my master Talqua can assist you downstairs.
And if I'm looking to speak to the artisan?
Ah, working with Silla. I noticed you making friends in the market. If you figured it out, there's no use keeping up pretenses.
Okay, what did you steal from the Altmer?
My initial plan was to exercise the right of theft. I steal precious objects from the Altmer, then demand they leave Marbrook for their return.
So where are the valuables?
It turns out the Altmer don't respect the rights, so I return them. Now, I simply let Altmer hatred do the job for me.
What do you mean by that?
You'll know soon. Now, I tipped off the guards that the artisan was in the bank, and here you are, sneaking about. I advise you leave.
Oh yes, I also have new swords. I did forget to mention that, I think.
Did you find out who the artisan is?
The artisan is Nidras, the bank's apprentice.
The bankers? Why didn't I see it before? You have my thanks for finding him. But now we have to deal with the mess he left behind.
What's going on then?
The bastard returned the stolen items to the wrong houses. He then sent anonymous letters to the victims framing the owners for the crime.
How did the victims react?
They too easily believe their neighbors stole from them. And we've only just been able to prevent any violence. We must find those valuables. I appreciate that. According to the letters, the items are in houses across Marbrook. You'll have to search carefully to find them.
Of course.
Keep those weapons sheathed.
Are you gonna let me walk in? Oh, make it easy. Yes, actually. Oh, huh. Really? That was insanely easy. Okay, moving on. I think you've had enough to drink, my dear. Excuse me. Okay. Now we need to go this way. Yeah.
What?
2 homes out here. One's got to be a setup. Let's go in this one first. Oh. Shite. Nothing like a little B&E. And out of here. Whoo! Where'd that guard go? Oh well.
Halt thee! Aha! I caught you red-handed, artisan. Thieves just can't help returning to the scene of the crime, can they?
That's actually not true. Nadaris is the artisan, not me.
Pinning the blame on someone else? I won't fall for that. How do you explain those stolen goods you're carrying?
Sinar sent me to retrieve the stolen goods.
You know Sinar? Well, this doesn't prove anything. You might have heard his name in relation to your own investigation.
Well, how about we go to Sinar?
An excellent idea. I was just about to propose. Sinar is on the upper city tier, near the entertainment pavilion. You lead the way. I'm not so naive that I'd turn my back on a common criminal.
I knew that one of them was going to be a setup. Come on, follow me. So anyways, well, we lead this idiot on. Hopefully he's still alive. Anyways, the swords, they are max level 160 champion.
What is it?
Captain, I bring great news.
I'm afraid you have me mistaken.
Captain Sinar, I have detained the artisan. No time to thank me. I must return to my rounds.
Damn you. I can't believe he just blew my cover. Please tell me you have good news.
Anyways, and the enchantments were the best that either I had in the way of drop or was able to craft. So yeah, I found all the items the artisan stole.
Thanks, Stenda. Things were getting tense. I know you're not the artisan thanks to our careful investigations. You're free to go now. We'll return the items back to their original owners.
And yeah, that guy's a dumbass. Anyways, so let's take a look. Oops, clicked on it for. This is deals magic damage and restores stamina, and deals magic damage and restores health. I thought it good. Good choices, since I do seem to run out of stamina quite a bit. That does make sense. I'd rather have the option hey, let me now use my life tap magic. Range or need it a little bit. Break up the monotony, something. Then to be forced to, because I don't have endurance, I can't do a style, so I'm forced to do the heavy attack, which may not be the best at that moment. Stuff like that. So it just gives better flexibility.
Dark moons. These crazy Bosmer make no sense. Hazazi comes to negotiate on behalf of Queen Irene to hear their grievances, and all they do is dance and jest. Hazazi has only been here a short while, and already he hates this village.
Good timing at BC. Razum Dyer sent me to help with the negotiations.
What negotiations? These dungy elves don't want talk. They say they only answer to the Wilder King. Who is this? Who knows? They'd rather pull Hazazi's tail than give him a straight answer. It's not fair. Hazazi always gets the worst assignments.
Maybe I should just speak to them myself.
Hazazi likes this idea. If you can just get the Bramble Breach to make sense, this one will be impressed. Hazazi thinks it's a wild guar chase, but if you want to try, speak with their tree thane. May you have better luck than Hazazi.
Hello there. Welcome to Bramble Breach. If you came to see a festival, I'm sorry. It's the off-season right now. Of course, you're always welcome to stay and join us for music and dance.
Ah, thank you. No.
By sure, have I got a story?
I can't tell if it's laughing, but I think it is.
What is it?
A guardian. They will protect the village. The Wilder King provided the husks and taught the first villagers how to bring them to life. There! It shook! That's laughter! It must be!
Okay. Sure. Why not?
I didn't think I was being disrespectful. Sometimes people are just impossible to understand.
Night fur. It's a good name.
Another tourist. Rare to have so many visitors in this part of the Valen Wood, didn't you hear? It's much safer behind the shiny new walls of Marbrook. Even King Camoran hesitates to venture into the court of the Wilder King.
I'm here to negotiate on behalf of the Dominion.
Negotiate? About what? Oh, I know. You want us to bow to your queen and swear allegiance to your what's-it's-called? Aldermary Dominion. Huh. Problem is that our allegiance is to the Wilder King, and he doesn't seem to care for your dominion.
Okay. May I speak with Wilder King?
Ha, sure. Let me just pull him from my satchel. You people don't understand. The Wilder King manages the entire forest. He doesn't have time for idle talk. Why do you think so many people doubt his existence?
Have you ever spoken with the Wilder King?
Not in person, but I don't doubt the Wilder King exists. He speaks to me in the babbling brooks and the wind in the trees. Other Bosmer petition him for an audience, but I don't need to. He already tells me everything I need to know.
Is it possible for me to petition him for an audience?
I could tell you, but how do I know you're trustworthy? You ask us to share your enemies, but will you share ours? The wood orcs are a plague we can't seem to be rid of. If you help us drive them off, I'll tell you what you want to know.
And how do you want me to drive them away?
Lurchers. Take seeds from the shimmering tree in the village and plant them in the orcs' camp. In a few minutes, they'll sprout out with a vengeance. The orc chieftain won't surrender so easily, though. Just kill him. Leave the rest to the lurchers.
Alright, I think I can handle that.
Don't bother coming back here until you've run off the orcs. I've got important business to attend to. Huh.
Okay, but how do these seeds actually work?
Well, if you plant them in some peat, they sprout into a flower, and then after some time, the flower grows into a lurcher. If you want more than that, you can ask the Wilder King himself, when you get that audience.
What exactly are these lurchers?
They're gifts from the Wilder King, embodiments of the raw energy of the forest. They protect the village.
They're not so smart. We can't lead them against the orcs, but if they sprout straight into the orcs' camp, they'll know what to do.
I see. Oh. Would this constitute as biological warfare? Oh, that's a terrible, terrible, terrible joke. Jeez. Find the tree that shimmers.
Can you believe that tree thane?
Pardon me.
Was the tree thane as rude to you as she was to me? All I asked was how one might get an audience with the Wilder King, but the way she reacted, you would have thought I was trying to slaughter her children. Did she treat you any differently?
Well, she asked me to drive the wood orcs away.
She did? That's funny, because Under and I offered to drive the orcs away and she turned us down. I don't know, I'm beginning to suspect this is some elaborate Bosmer trick and the whole village is laughing at us when we're not looking.
You don't think the Wilder King exists?
I didn't say that. There is definitely a distinctive magical force in this part of Valenwood, but I fail to understand by what logic the tree thane decides who gets an audience with the Wilder King and who gets turned away.
Why do you seek an audience with the Wilder King?
Oh, I'm Aranias. Maybe you've read my book, Spriggans in the Green, Story and Myth in Primitive Bosmer Society? Probably not, I guess. Anyhow, Under and I came in a scholarly pursuit to see if this Wilder King is really as powerful as they say.
So what will you do now?
We'll just have to venture deeper into the forest on our own. We'll probably get lost and suffer a slow and painful death, but that's the risk we have to take. If you're going after the wood orcs, though, I know something that might make it easier.
What do you suggest?
If you want, you can take the essence from the calope tree and rub it all over your body to cloak yourself in a haze of forest moths. The wood orcs won't even see you.
Thank you.
Oh, one more thing. Under scouted out the orcs' camp pretty extensively. He might have some useful observations if you ask. Good luck with the wood orcs and that tricky tree thane. Maybe we'll meet again when we find the Wilder King.
What do you know about the Wilder King?
There seem to be a lot more rumors than any real facts. Some say he's a man. Others say he's a spirit, an embodiment of the forest. What I find most fascinating, though, is the rumor that he actually shapes the entire forest. That's just incredible.
Where are you originally from?
Me? I was born and raised in the Somerset Isles on a rather small island known as Silitar. It's a pretty secluded place. Growing up there was what first sparked my interest in studying nature magic. But, well, it was very lonely.
Is Andrew really a scholar too?
Of course not. He's mainly here, acting as my guardian. They warned us that this place was dangerous, and if the Wilder King is really as unpredictable as people say, well, never hurts to be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
I spent several hours watching the wood orcs and evaluating their weaknesses. As a whole, their strength is in numbers. As long as you don't take on the entire camp, you should be fine. The chieftain's the one you have to watch out for.
And why should I watch out for the chieftain?
By the look of his scars, he's seen his share of battle, and he knows how to take a beating. Don't expect him to go down quickly. There's a shaman who's never far from his side as well. I'd focus on killing the shaman first.
I see.
Good luck.
Thank you. Do we want to disguise ourselves? Above, okay. Or just go for it. I think just go for it. I haven't showed the blades. That's what they look like. One is the Brotherhood motif. The other one's the Assassin something motif. Excuse me a sec. Sorry about that. Actually, I need to stop and start the recording. Anyways, big sneeze. There we go. Oh, I don't care if you detect me. Gotcha! Alright. Plant central seed, plant north seed. Let's go plant the southern seed.
We should throw dice for gold. Interested?
Oops, wrong button. Oh, let's get rid of those. Will it just keep sprouting them? That's what I'm wondering. Looks like the animation was cut off for some reason. Oh, there was one behind. I wasn't too sure. I'm decimating this group. Just decimating them. Alright, let's take care of this one. Sentry and okay. Oops, I thought that was something. It is not. Oh, wonder where you came from. I know where you're going. Right, okay, so let's pull back from here. And the one with the torch should be back here in a moment. What do we got? Hold it, hold it, hold it. Shaman? Oh, oh God. Alright. They were facing some obnoxious way, so there's no way that I could do a sneak attack. There it is.
As long as I take 5 or 6 of them with me, I'm happy.
It's a lizard. It's a little lizard. Now, I might be able to get close enough to get this one. We'll see. Pull weapons. Gotcha. Now we want to kill the Orc Chieftain. Now, I did pick up an ability, by the way, of there's a 15% chance when using Blade of Woe that hang on one second. That's Canada Post. So there's going to be the extended pause, and I may die, and we'll just have to start over. So, sorry. Okay, we are back. Sorry. Touch out of breath. As far as I know, the shipment was books, RPG books, print on demand from Drive-Thru RPG.
He goes to the city just for the pictures. His is the only love.
Huh. Respawn. Interesting effect. Now we are after the Chieftain. Looks like I missed the fight. Oh well. I really, really do love that policy that Canada Post has. Apartment buildings. You need to go down and meet them. Gotta wait for a respawn to pick up your package if it won't fit into a package delivery spot, like if it's too big or if there's something else already there or whatever. Exception: if you're disabled, the policy is that they will come to your door and deliver it. That I can appreciate, and whenever I get the opportunity, I always thank them profusely for doing that. Even though it's policy, it's still something that they probably don't get a lot of recognition for. So, yeah, I'm sure I've talked about that before. Come on. What? Okay. Anything back here? It would have been nice if there was a chest. You know, secret chest. That would be cool. Stop popping me out, game. Not game, computer. How? What? There, sorry. Get rid of the shaman. Oh, I almost blocked that. There we go. There. Just kind of cleaning things up while we wait for the bloody chieftain to respawn. Oh, okay.
So the wood elves have a friend who's not afraid
Well,
to fight.
so much for timing that one. That was just terrible. Okay. Let's get out of here. 5, 2. I should have stopped the swing. There we go. Oh, hey. Resources. My swing should have gone off first. Just saying. Uh-huh. You may be wondering, Sarah, why are you killing everyone? I want to get that dried blood. Crafting.
So you killed Chieftain Thragdosh. I sure would have liked to watch that.
So, okay. Now how do I get back up there? This place is kind of like a maze. I have no choice. These are just regular wasps. Okay. Oh, maybe I can slip in there. Ah, that worked. That worked really well.
Ha! The hero of Cold Harbor walks among us.
Uh-huh. Cold Harbor, huh? You're not supposed to know about that. I'm supposed to be in some kind of a disguise, if I remember right. From what, Caldwell said? Way back when? Probably episode 100 and something?
My scouts came back singing your praises. They said the Wood Orcs broke quickly after you killed Chieftain Thragdosh and unleashed the Guardians. I wasn't exactly expecting you to succeed. Seems there's more to you than meets the eye.
I believe we had an arrangement.
Huh. And you're worried I won't hold up my end of the bargain? No, I keep my promises. You got rid of those parasitic orcs. You've earned the right to petition the Wilder King for an audience. I hope I haven't given you a sense of false hope, though. Bosmer around here petition the Wilder King for an audience all the time, and he rarely responds. More than likely, you're simply wasting your time.
I understand, but I'd like to petition nonetheless.
Suit yourself. Just south of my home, you'll find the petitioning stone. Just touch it. Probably nothing will happen. If he wants to speak with you, though, he'll appear when you touch that stone.
All I have to do is touch the stone.
I never said it was complicated. Besides, by scaring off those wood orcs, you just might have improved your chances. The Wilder King sees these things, you know. All right, run along now, and may the forest part to reveal your path.
Okay, I'll go touch the petitioning stone. You said to the south. Yes, there. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll do it this episode. Why not? Ah.
Welcome to my court, outsider. Since you entered my domain, I have watched your actions with keen interest. You have been generous with my people and more patient than I expected. But I still cannot gather one thing. Why have you come?
I've come to negotiate on behalf of the Dominion.
Again, not what I expected. I think I've heard of this old merry Dominion, but I don't see how inclusion in this group would appeal to me or to the people in my domain. Aligning with you would only alienate us from others.
You would only be alienated from your common enemies.
Interesting. You think we have common enemies? My only enemies are those who would seek to harm Valenwood. Let us test your theory, though. Show me one of these enemies of whom you speak, so I might better understand.
Alright, how do I do that?
Use the other stone pillar, the one on the platform behind us. Touch that stone pillar and an apparition will appear. One of your enemies, as you say. Fight this enemy so that I might see its true nature.
I'm not going to ask for assistance. We will do this fight. Because the true enemy is Oblivion, or whatever.
Strike us down, but the veiled inheritance will always rise again.
Veiled inheritance. Hang on a second, I'm going to be stealing some rune stones from up here. Then I'll talk to you. There we go.
Zazi is finished with this village.
I sense the darkness in the heart of the one you fought, but he has already been defeated, has he not? And those like him, they may not all share his darkness. You should have me call these people enemies, though.
Yes, they are known as the Veiled Inheritance.
The Veiled Inheritance, yes, I am familiar with this distinction as well. There is one among this group who has come to Valenwood to see me, and I find her curious. Very curious. I'm not inclined to consider her an enemy.
Who is this person you're referring to?
She is one who has been blessed with fascinating gifts. Gifts I cannot afford to ignore. You would know her identity, though. I was able to capture one of her memories. Touch the petition stone again, and I will share it with you.
We have much need of someone like you, Ananias.
Yes, young one. We have a problem in the Valenwood that will require your talents specifically.
I would be honored to help however I can.
Opportunity has arisen to strike a devastating blow to the Dominion, to divide the Bosmer.
The Bosmer in Greenshade claim allegiance not to King Camoran, but to a man they call the Wilder King.
Killing this Wilder King will drive the Bosmer mad. He is very elusive, though, so I will need your help to find him.
You realize we are entrusting you with an important task, I hope, my dear.
Of course, Lady Estrie, you can count on me.
As you've just seen, the young girl Aranias is associated with the Veiled Inheritance. Until I know more about her, I hesitate to call her an enemy. I will have more insight soon, though. Even now, Aranias is on her way to my throne.
But she is coming with Andur to destroy you.
So she believes. But there may be a greater truth to her purpose here. You may not like this, but I sense the same is true of you.
I see.
Like the branches of a grat oak, I believe that Aranias' destiny, my destiny, and your destiny are all intertwined. I cannot yet see how these events will play out, but I do know that like Aranias, you must come deeper into the forest.
Where do I need to go?
You must eventually come to my throne, but not yet. Each of us is a strand to be spun into the story of Valenwood. You should seek out the spinner, Marrowan. He can tell us how this story began and where it should end.
What about Ander and our nurse? Will you be safe?
Yes. Traveling through Valenwood is a funny thing. It may take them many days to find the path to my throne. You have all the time you need. Find the spinner's cottage and speak to Marrowan. Safe journeys, my friend.
All right. I'll look for the spinner.
Dancing elves, forest spirit kings. These people are pulling on the tail in more ways than one. You can stay if you want to, but Azazi thinks it is time for him to return to Marbrook.
Okay. Bye-bye. But on that note, we are also going to say bye-bye. So I do hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you're new to the channel, you can subscribe down below for more videos like this and of other videos. But until when next we meet, please do be safe, everyone. Bye!